Hey, what's up, you guys? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to a brand new video. So today I wanted to talk about something that literally just happened to me, like, last night. So I have this red laptop that I've been trying to get rid of for a while now. I have a new one, and I don't need it anymore. So I went to Facebook Marketplace to try to get rid of it. And this has been going on for months now. But I finally found somebody who seemed to be interested in buying it. His name was Jacob. And he messaged me. He was like, okay, I'll pay you 100 for it, which is the price that I had listed. 120 for shipping it out, which I thought was chill. And I was like, you know what, finally, I'm gonna get rid of this damn thing, and it's not just gonna sit here collecting dust anymore. And I'm gonna get some money in my pockets. But nah, nah. So I'm going back and forth with this guy for a while. He's basically saying, okay, well, I'll send it to you through Zelle or fucking Cash App or whatever. At first, I wanted to do Zelle just because it was, I feel like, a quicker, easier transfer. And he tells me that he can only use an email, which in hindsight makes a lot of sense now. And I don't have an email connected to my Zelle, and if I do, I don't remember what it is. So I was gonna send him my number, and he was like, "No, my Zelle don't work like that. It only goes through email." So I was like, "Fuck! If I don't have an email connected to it, I don't want to re-download the entire app since I use it through my bank. Let's just use Cash App. Fuck it." He tells me, "Okay, I'll send the 120 to your Cash App, but first, can you give me an email to send, um, my address to?" Don't know why he didn't wanna send it through Facebook messaging, but I was like, "You know what, fuck it, maybe this guy's preference is just to send it through email, maybe there's some sort of security in his head for him in there." So whatever. I sent him on a burner email, one that I don't use for anything. I sent him just in case. I didn't wanna use an actual, like, normal email that I had. So I sent him like the word hi just so he got it. And then through that, he sent me his address, which I don't know if that's his actual address. And if he sent me an actual address while he tried to scam me, then this guy's a fucking idiot. Anyway, so essentially at that point, I get it. I tell him, I got it. I send him a screenshot of the address he sent me just for some extra security on his part so he knows that I have it. And, what he decides to do is he sends the money through Cash App. I give him my Cash App tag. Sorry, I don't know why I butchered it like that, but, I don't get the money. And you may be thinking, "Oh, this is where the scam thing came through, he just didn't send it to you?" It gets much deeper than that. So, essentially, I get an email from the account, my burner account, which, to my knowledge, was not connected to my Cash App, considering I don't use it for anything. And it's from the Cash App, like, email, and it says, "Oh, well, you have 120, but we can't send it to you because there's a threshold of 300, so ask the person." What the fuck? There's a threshold of 300, so ask the person who sent you the original 120 to send you 180 of the remainder to fill up that 300 in order to get the money. And that's when I started to get a little suspicious because I'm like, dude, Cash App has never done this to me before. Like, I've never received a large sum of money like that from Cash App before, but for them to keep it there and need me to get more money from the same person to get that money is like a little fucking suspicious. And when I say a little bit, I mean a lot. But I'm still optimistic because, like I said, I've never received a transaction amount this big. So, like, fuck it, you know what? Maybe I can just send the money to myself. But he was like, "Can I trust you with my money? Like, I need it for rent and everything. So if I send you this amount, will you send it back after, it meets the threshold?" Now, again, I've never dealt with this before, so I was a little confused, very optimistic. And I started to raise my eyebrow at this point. I was like, why is this guy so like, most people wouldn't be willing to send you the extra amount of money, right? They would not want to do that because it wouldn't it just it's not a good idea to send a random person you just met money in order to meet a threshold and then trust them to send it back to you. But anyway, I was like, "Okay, fuck it, yeah, you can trust me, whatever," right? He sends it, I got another email. Again, this money never hits my account. Another email from the same email that I gave him, the burner one, which again is not affiliated with my Cash App at all, which is why I was so fucking confused. And essentially what this one says is, "Oh, well, you've reached the threshold of 300, but we're still going to hold it." And this is where things hit the fucking fan. This is when it gets ridiculous and so apparent that it's a scam that it's actually hilarious. Actually, let me read the email off. Let me read the specific email so that way you guys know I'm not bullshitting. "Dear customer, we just fixed the problem with your Cash App account and the limit has been expanded to business user, but now on total for 300 USD. It's still on hold slash pending. This is the new refund policy that has been authorized by our board of directors to prevent theft. and required safety protection. Isn't that fucking ironic? Oh my god. And protection for the payer because he helped you expand the limit with your extra money. So we want you to send $180 back to him through stocks. Are you fucking kidding me? This this motherfucker has tried some slick shit on me. So let me break this down, okay? Let me break this down. So essentially, what he wanted me to do was send him $180 from my account to him, so that way somehow the money would get released to me that's on hold, and then I send him the 180 back. So he wants me to send him over $200 just to get my payment. What the fuck? Who would do that? That is some dumb shit. And not even just that, right? So through this process, I actually switched my email on Cash App. I connected that email that I was using, the burner one, just to see if it would change anything. And I got an email from the actual Cash App, and their picture was still a letter C in Gmail, but the color was blue. The one that I was receiving from the other person was red, meaning that it's not the actual Cash App email, and I knew that, like, halfway through, and I was just this shit is fucking hilarious. And he goes in his messages, and he's telling me, he's like, "Oh, you're scamming me." I'm like, "Bruh, how am I scamming you? You know what the fuck you're doing." He's like, "I just want you to pay me $100 in Bitcoin." He doesn't even want the $180 in cash. He wants it in Bitcoin. This stock motherfucker thought I was gonna send him $180 in Bitcoin to receive my money for the laptop I'm selling him. What the fuck? And keep in mind that the email that I received from Cash App told me that after I met the $300 threshold, I would receive the money. And then proceeds to say, "Oh, well, you met the 300, but you need to send money back. It's for the user and the safety of them," which again doesn't make sense. Cash App would never ask you to do some dumb shit like that. So it's just funny to me how this guy tried to scam my ass so hard, and he actually like he had me stressing for a minute because I thought it was real, and then I was started to think about it, and then I looked shit up, and I was like, "Okay, this motherfucker's cap, bro." I showed it to my dad, and he was like laughing. He was like, "Bruh, yeah, no, this is a scam." I was like, "Yeah, I figured." The second I saw stocks in there, I was like, "Yeah, this is this is a motherfucker in like I don't even know Mexico or Colombia just sitting there trying to scam me through this guy's account." I don't know if he got hacked or whatever, or if this guy was just genuinely trying to scam me, but it is what it is, man. And this shit was kind of funny. Sucks though, because I never got to sell my laptop. I was excited to get rid of it, but it's just gonna sit and collect dust for fucking months more, I guess. Moral of the story is don't do dumb shit like that. If somebody comes to you and you get all these emails and shit from this guy or any guy and they're trying to do the same shit on you, don't fall for it. And here's the thing, right? So considering I sent him my burner email and said hi to where he sent me the address, that's why he wanted it. So he can use that email in order to send me the Cash App emails. But like I said, thankfully I used the burner, so I knew it wasn't affiliated with my Cash App. As a matter of fact, none of my emails were affiliated with my Cash App. So either way, it wasn't connected. And he tried so fucking hard, man. Like, he was sending out these emails and writing these bitches up. He probably had them ready. And it was just like, bruh, you're gonna try to scam me out of a laptop, really, bro? Really, bro? Come on now. Come on, Anthony. Or come on, Jacob. He had two names on there. I don't know which one is actually his. Shit's kind of crazy, though. Anyway, that's about it. Hope you have a great day. See ya.